Taanis Daf Yud, how's everybody doing? Gemara tells us that Eretz Yisrael was created first, and then only afterwards the rest of the world. HaKadosh Baruch Hu puts the rain on Eretz Yisrael first, and He does it Himself. The rest of the world is through a shaliach. He gives us the best of the best. The rest of the world has the leftovers. And the Gemara gives us a mashal like somebody making cheese, takes the cheese off the top and leaves the whey on the bottom. Shlomo ben Levi says, the rain is actually the leftover from whatever rained in Gan Eden, which is 1/60th for the rest of the world. 1/60th of Gan Eden. Mitzrayim is 400 parsa by 400 parsa, which is 1/60th of Kush, which is 1/60th of the world, which is 1/60th of Gan, which is 1/60th of Eden, which is 1/60th of Gehenim. And some say that Gan Eden and Gehenim don't have a shear at all. Bavel does not require rain because it lays so low that it gets just natural waters that come there, but it doesn't need rain. Says the Mishnah, we start saying V'sein Talo Motel Avracha on the 3rd of Cheshvan, according to the Nechama. Reuven says on the 7th of Cheshvan, because that gives us enough time to leave Eretz Yisrael and get to Bavel to Pras. And Rabbi Elazar says that's how we paskin. Chananya says that in Chutz La'aretz it's 60 days into the season, which falls out December 5th or 6th, and that's the halacha. And we also paskin that the 60th day, is like the day after 60, which requires us to say B'sein Tal Umatar, and that's how we paskin today in Chutz La'aretz, because all our minhagim go like Bava says Rashi. Says the Mishnah, if it didn't rain up until Yud Zayin Cheshvan, so the Yechidim, which are Tamid Chachamim, they start fasting Sheni, Chamishi, V'Sheni. And they start on Monday, even though there's a case where perhaps there's no concern that the market will go crazy, because the concern is if everybody fasts on the same day, start on Chamishi, then the markets will think that there's not enough food and the prices will shoot up. But even if a few individuals do it where there's no concern, still you should start fasting on Sheni rather than on Chamishi. And you don't have to fast on Rosh Chodesh, Yontiv, the Yom Tovim of Megillas Taanis. Once Rosh Chodesh Kislev comes around and there's no rain, so Bezdin make a gzera that you have to fast. The entire community has to fast 3 fasts. What does Yachid mean? Somebody that could be, could lead the community, could be a parnas on the tzibur. And what does a Talmud mean? Talmud means somebody that they ask him in learning and he knows how to answer, and even Maseches Kala. According to Meir and Shimon Elazar, one is not permitted to make himself chashuv like a yachid and start fasting. That's just gaiva. According to Rabbi Yossi and Shimon Gamliel, that's not gaiva because you're just inflicting on yourself pain, and that's not considered gaiva. However, to dress like a Talmud Chacham, to wear a fancy beged, a frock, or whatever it is, that's awesome. If a person took upon himself to fast, and whatever he's fasting for happened, the person became healthy, or later the person died, he must make up his fast. What if he has to fast and he forgot and he ate? He's not allowed to continue eating. He's not allowed to show as if he's eating. Lomat Yisro. And if a person comes, let's say from Chutz La'aretz to Eretz Yisrael where they're fasting, the same thing applies. When a person goes on a trip, he has to be careful not to get lost. So you shouldn't learn Torah Be'iyon, but you're allowed to learn B'Bkios, and that actually saves you from fire. A person shouldn't take very large footsteps, and he should be careful to get to wherever he's getting to during the day when there's daylight. And when he's going on the way, he should eat as if there's famine in the world. According to the people in Bavel, it's because if you eat too much, it could disturb the intestines. And that's why Rav Papa would eat. Have a wonderful day.